It's starting.
Right, it
All
says
right.
starting.
Yay. Okay, I think we are going. Hi, everyone. My name is Lynn, and I am the founder of Team Kryptonite, and I'm running this also with Taryn Dickey, who is the founder of Team Brave, and basically a coach within, and our teams are within the Beachbody network. And what it means to be a coach is basically, we started as clients. We are people that fell in love with a program because we had amazing results and we fell in love with the products and we just wanted to pay it forward. So that's basically what we do. We are accountability partners, we are cheerleaders and motivators, and we are just happy to help share how amazing these programs are. And what I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about is our challenge groups, why they're so successful, and the program that most of us start off with, and just because you can get great results in 21 days. That's all it takes. So I had a little bit of a technological issue the last time I did this, so please bear with me. Hopefully I'm able to bring this up and share this, and I do have Angela standing by to let me know if it doesn't work out. So I am going to share, hopefully, this. Can you guys see the screen, Angela?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to try to, can you see it? Did it just change or no? Did the image change?
I see it for us, for me and you and Google Hang. Oh, yep, there it is in the.
Okay, great. I am going to just do this view to make sure that everybody can see it. So again, my name is Lynn, and I just wanted to give you a little bit of my story. And I am, like I said, the founder of Team Kryptonite. And we also have Team Brave here tonight as well. And I got started when I was pregnant, and I couldn't eat food that I liked. I thought I was pretty good and pretty fit and knew a lot about food for what I do with my day job. And it turns out when you can't eat healthy things, things change. So I ended up reaching out to Taryn, who's the founder of Team Brave, and I asked her about Shakeology, which is a nutrient-dense shake, and I also worked with her to find a healthy balance, and I used these containers that I'm going to tell you about to keep my nutrition under control, because I ended up being a gestational diabetic pregnant mom, and I needed to make sure that my portions were in check and that my healthy eating was in check. And what I do love about this program is that it's not rocket science. Now, you may look at this slide and kind of laugh, especially if you know the girl on the top there, because she is a scientist, but you don't need to be a scientist to have amazing results. We have teachers, we have nurses, we have stay-at-home moms, we have every type of person, and like as a client and as a coach. So we have really great success because it's really easy to follow. It's very, very simple, and it works if you work it. And we do want to help you because you can have amazing results. We are all passionate about this program because each and every one of us has tried it and had great results. I've seen people lose anywhere from 5 to 15 pounds in a safe, healthy way in 21 days, and I've seen them keep it off. It's not going to just pile right back on. You learn these habits and they will last you well beyond the challenge. You'll be able to eye food and understand how many proteins you're supposed to have during the day, and you'll understand where all the portion control comes in. And we have simple meal plans that are really easy to follow, and the workouts are just 30 minutes. 30 minutes, which is insane, right? Because, I mean, how can you even get a good workout in 30 minutes? But you can with these. And we do have rewards for new clients, and one of the reasons that we do that is because we like to coach you guys and have a little bit of extra motivation to get going and also see and achieve results. And we have some really awesome rewards this month, especially not just from our team, but also from Beachbody itself. And we also want to help you if you need that daily kind of motivation, or even if you just need somebody to check in with here and there. That's what the coaches are. That's what we do. So again, we just want to help motivate you to see the results that we have seen, share with you the tips that we have, the recipes that have been staples in our lives, and just help you get the results and feel as amazing as we feel. I don't know if you've ever started a program before and you have all this great intention, but you didn't have a plan and you didn't have support, you didn't have accountability, and at the end of the day, you look at what you did earlier and you realize I didn't do anything for myself, and you feel like a failure. You didn't do, you didn't eat clean, you didn't eat the foods that you said you were going to eat or you thought you would eat, and you didn't do your workout because no one was there to support you. That's what we can provide. Yeah.
We don't see the change in your screen. We still
okay.
see the Team Brave Kryptonite.
Okay. Okay, let me see if I can, oops. I'm gonna stop sharing for 1 second and see if I can share my whole screen, and that might help. Okay. Thanks for the heads up, because I don't want that to happen again. Oh, although I just realized, oh no, we're on YouTube. I don't need to record it. You see a different screen now?
Yes, we want to help you.
Okay, great. So these are just kind of some of the talking points that I was just going over. So you didn't really miss too much. The only thing you missed was these awesome transformations, which had our scientists and a teacher and a nurse, like all these great things, and it's great. Anything can come from anywhere. My favorite movie is Ratatouille, because you can do anything you want. You can come from anywhere, any background, and that just made me think of that. So I digress. But I know too that it's really important that most people have a variety in your program. And that's what's really great about this too, is you're never doing the same thing. There's a different workout every single day, and you can change up your food as often as you want, which makes it a lot easier to do this. And so I also want to say there's a lot of motivation that really is the key to having results. And tonight, just for you can earn a $100 Target gift card. So at the end, I'll explain how you can get in on that raffle. But there's also a secondary one as well, and it's for new clients. So this is for new clients only. If you end up joining us in the challenge group, you get set up with all your tools, and you're one of the first 20 people to send me your receipt, and I'll tell you how to do that at the end as well. I will raffle off for one of those 20 people a copy of Fix 8, which is a cookbook that goes along with the 21-day fix. It breaks down all of the recipes. It lets you know which color-coded containers everything is, and it's just really, really helpful. And Angela, definitely jump in if my slides are no longer changing. This webinar is for you. I don't want to waste your time. I understand time is very, very valuable. It's valuable to us all, and I don't want to waste your time. So if this isn't for you, no worries. But this information in this webinar is for you if you don't see results right away and you quit. If you maybe have an important event coming up quickly, or if you get bored easily with the same workouts, if you don't have a lot of time to work out. I am a busy mom with 2 jobs and two dogs and 2 babies. So I understand not being able to get to the gym, and you only have a limited amount of time. And this next one definitely speaks to me also. If you get hangry on diets and then nobody in your family likes you, and then you end up binging, and then you feel awful about yourself, this is for you, because you get to eat real food. It's amazing what you can do with the amount of portions, as long as you just do it in the right way. Also, if you'd love to lose weight, but you don't know where to start, because so many things can be really, really confusing. Maybe you just had a baby and you want to get your body back. That's me. Okay, I just had a baby 5 months ago, and I'm still nursing, and I needed to start getting my body back. And this was the first program I turned to. If you have anywhere from a few pounds, if you just want to get kind of ripped and chiseled, you can do that with one of these programs. Or also if you have 100 or more pounds to lose. There are so many options within the same program, and you can get all kinds of results. Also, if you want to feel comfortable being in front of the camera again. I don't know about you guys, but it definitely makes me so sad when I see people not living their life, not living their life in front of the camera, like if they're afraid of what they look like and they always have to put a little kid in front of them. That breaks my heart, because I want you to feel as confident as I feel when I've completed one of these programs. I'll show you guys a few different people here. We totally get you. These are some real clients, real coaches that have had real results with this program. Now, this is me right here. This was after my first baby, well, pregnant with my first baby, and then right after, 11 days after. And I was continuing to use the containers and use what I had learned with the 21-day fix to get right back into that little dress. And I mean, these are all 21 days or rounds of using this program. So some of these are multiple rounds, some of these are just one round. And this is Erica. I love her transformation. I think she is just amazing. And Rashida's worked really hard as well, and she just keeps going and going and going. So it doesn't matter if you've just had a baby or you had a baby a couple years ago and you're still trying to work it out. You can achieve results. And we have a lot of, I just wanted to show you guys a lot of different people. Like, you can have a C-section and still have amazing results. It doesn't matter how old you are, how young you are, what shape your body is in when you get started. This is a great program. And just to give you guys information from a coach that's not me, I'm going to turn things over to Angela. She has an amazing experience as well, and I'm going to hand it off to you, Angela.
Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. So let me share my story. As you can see in this photo, I used to be 75 pounds heavier than I am right now. It's been a long journey, but it has totally been worth it every step of the way. So when I first started this journey, I didn't know anything about Beachbody. I started in what I call a Biggest Loser group with a bunch of other friends, where we were competing against one another to lose the most weight. And whoever at the end of that year had lost the most weight would win that amount of money in cash. Well, by the end of that year, I had lost 70 pounds. And I said to the group, don't worry, I don't want you guys to pay me. You guys have totally paid me enough in the motivation and the support that I got from this group. However, the big, huge difference that I notice now is that I didn't have the tools. I didn't understand nutrition. I was stressed out every day of losing those 75 pounds. I didn't know what I should be eating. I was counting my calories when I should have been now counting my colors of the color-coded containers. I was over planning all the time. All I was thinking about was food. No wonder I was losing weight. I was like completely stressed out about it because I didn't know what foods I should be fueling my body with. I didn't know what a healthy fat was. So I shed, 70 pounds, and I stopped hardcore doing this when we got pregnant with our son. So we have a daughter. She just turned 6 a few weeks ago, and we have a son now who's 2.5. So after, fast forward, we had our son. I was done nursing him. He was a year old. It was time for me to then focus on me again and get back into the cycle of working out and focusing on my nutrition. Enter Beachbody in 2015. Lynn messaged me asking if I wanted to join our free challenge group for added motivation and support. She knew that I was already wicked into fitness, and she wanted to give me added support and motivation to reach my goals. So of course I was like, yes, I'm all in. Let's do it. So January 1, we started that group, and I see people posting about the 21-day fix, and I see people posting about Shakeology, and I see Karen post about having migraines and drinking Shakeology and it helping. And I was a migraine sufferer. Like every day I was having a migraine, and I couldn't figure out why. So I messaged Lynn and I said, tell me more about this. I need to try this for me. I need to do this. And so I did. And oh my God, has it changed my life. Coming from a person who had already shed 70 pounds, like I already had the discipline. But what this taught me was about nutrition and about portions and about what food I should be eating and when and how. And now look at me. Now I've done multiple rounds of the 21-day fix. I've done the 3-day refresh. I've done the ultimate reset. I'm now doing country heat. I've done all of these programs, and with every single one, I have seen more and more results, and I've grown more confident. And I am no longer, here's the big thing, I am no longer scared of food. It's no longer encompassing every thought and every second of my life. I can work out at home with my babies. You know, I'm a teacher. So yay, I have summers off. I can I can work out for those 30 minutes a day with my kids. You know, my daughter who's 6 works out with me. My son laughs at me today when he was seeing me dance 21 Day Fix. I get it, kid. I'm not coordinated, but I'm doing it and I'm getting it done and I'm having fun. And my confidence is through the roof because I have met so many of my goals and I just keep going. And I now have the tools. That's what builds confidence, having the tools. And so I have those tools that I need to keep going to reach my goals. So as you see in this picture now, in my first round of the 21 Day Fix, I lost 11 pounds and 14 inches in 21 days. You can do anything for 21 days. What you can do is lose 11 pounds and 14 inches. This has been a lifestyle change. I will never go back to old eating habits because I have forgotten those habits because I'm now so used to using my containers every day that I had to order extra containers because my daughter, who's going into 1st grade, loves to use them. And she knows that her purple is her fruit and she wants her grapes in her purple container every day to bring to school. And my husband is using the containers to go to work. And it has become a lifestyle change for all of us. So no longer does it feel like a diet because that dieting just doesn't work because you stop that. But it's become a lifestyle for us. This program has absolutely, you can hear it in my voice, it has absolutely changed my life. And I will never go back. So my message to you is don't miss out on life because you are so stressed out trying to figure this out. This program has it figured out for you. It helps you figure out what your calorie goal should be. It helps you, it tells you what foods you should eat and how many you should have a day. But it doesn't just hand you a list and say, eat this day 1 and eat this day 2, and you're stuck to that. It gives you the list of foods that you can have in every container and says mix and match as you please. Like this is your journey. But here's all this information that we can give to you to help you be successful along the way. So don't miss out on your life. Love yourself. You are worth it to do this for you. Love everyone. And with this program, not only can you lose weight, you can gain healthy habits. It's simple meal plans to follow. And it will truly change your life if this is what you are looking for. Thank you for letting me share my story, Lynn. Like, it's just, I'm so passionate about this.
I know, I love it. And I will hold the slide for a minute because apparently everybody could see you.
Oh, hey, I showered today.
And at least they got to see your passion as well as hear it. Sorry about that. One of these days I'm going to get this right. But yeah, I love Angela's story for so many reasons, and hopefully you guys can see the slide again. Angela will check for me, and
Yes.
and that's okay. If not, if you're not seeing your slide now, then chime in. But I want to share it with you so you guys can actually see the 11 pounds and 14 inches. And what I love about Angela's story too is that she is a super relatable person. It's not like I hate using the word average mom because no one is an average mom, but she's somebody that everybody can relate to because she works a job that she's passionate about. She has kids that are high priority, that are in sports. She is in a relationship, obviously she's married, and she has this lifestyle that, she's decided to make herself a priority and make sure that she is in her best shape so she can be her best mom and be her best self. And she hasn't lost her identity as a mom. Now she can actually, focus on herself. And I love that. And I think you definitely hit that chord with me where, you know, don't miss out on your life. Make yourself a priority. It is important. And I will let you know there are two versions of this program. There is the 21-day fix, that's the regular program, but there's also the 21-day fix extreme. And this is my girl, Jackie Posey. I love her to death, and she was able to do so much. Look at those abs. Like, that is insane. She's had 2 babies, 2. And I will say, I'm just gonna quote just in case you can't see the screen, but I lost 30 pounds with a 21-day fix extreme and learned to make healthier choices and eat better portions. The easy to follow workouts were intense and gave me muscle definition like never before. Shakeology kept me full and energized. I lowered my cholesterol and blood pressure, and I'm now in the best shape of my life. She lowered her cholesterol, which I can't say apparently, and her blood pressure. That is a huge point. And she is a scientist. Now, this girl is on our team, but she researched every single ingredient of Shakeology before she would put it into her body, because she was serious about making sure that she wasn't putting anything bad into her body. And she ended up studying the different ways they process it and how they extract the nutrients, and she was blown away. And obviously her results have blown me away. So this is what you can do with the 21-day fix extreme. And we also have a 21-day fix, of course, and I will read this because just in case you are listening on a drive, I would hate for you to miss out all these awesome quotes. But I love the 21-day fix because it's only 30 minutes and it's so specific. There's no guesswork. And even though the workouts challenge you, they're made for everyone. There are modifications and more advanced moves where you can push yourself. So I think Kaylee's got it right. And look at those results. That's with 21-day fix and Shakeology. She had just had a baby as well, and she was working to start to feel like herself again. And she really hit the nail on the head. I mean, these are workouts that anyone can do. And what I love about this program is it has Autumn Calabrese, who is just, you like, hate her a couple days every once in a while, because she does push you, because it's 30 minutes. She wants you to make sure you get a real workout out of it, but there is a modifier, and that's that lovely lady in the pink in the back right there. And she is doing the moves and still busting it out, but she has those modifications so you can do it no matter what. And you'll find as you, even just in that first 21 days, you'll find that you get stronger from the beginning to the end, and you might be able to do everything without the modifier just in your first round. And we even have a handful of celebrities that are swearing by it. This is Jody Messina, and I'm just going to share her quote, which is, "I'm finally taking time for me. With my 2 boys, ages 2 and 5, I've decided I need to get healthy. I've always been a runner, but the 21-day fix includes workouts, food plans, and a team of amazing people to get in shape with. I am so looking forward to the challenge and working with the fans who have signed up to be a part of this with me." Now, she is a country music star, and she actually got to be at our event last month, and she got up on stage, and she has created a song specifically for Beachbody and Country Heat. That's a different workout program. It's a dance workout program, but I did want to mention it because I did that workout a couple of days ago, and that dance is super fun. And also Candace Cameron Bure, she has just recently come out with the fact that she's been drinking Shakeology, and she does work out with a trainer, and she has a very similar style of workouts where she does a whole body train, but that Shakeology, just there's no substitute for that. And not all of us can afford a very expensive personal trainer that will travel with us, but that Shakeology is worth it because it is amazing. And the nutrition it provides is just like no other. There are also a lot of different bonus workouts. You're not just stuck with the 21-day fix. You have 3 weeks to work on that program, but you get 30 days of Beachbody on demand with your challenge pack. So there are tons and tons and tons of different workouts that you can try. So after your first 3 weeks, if you're like, hey, I'm ready to try something new, you can check this out. Or if you want to do a stretch program or yoga after your workout, if you have an extra time someday, you want to check it out, go for it. There's a lot of really great programs on there, including P90X and Insanity, Turbo Fire, a lot of the classics, but also previews of new workouts that are out right now too. Now, Karen, this is my girl, Karen. She is the person on the left is not somebody I recognize. I didn't know her at the start of her journey. And the person at the right is glowing. I just want to share a little bit of what she said. I'm a busy mom of 2 boys, married, and I work full time. Before kids, I never had to watch what I ate. Having my boys, I just thought that I was destined to have the mom body after 2 C-sections. I thought I knew how to eat healthy and have better portion control. I was wrong. The 21-day fix and Shakeology changed my whole story. 21-day fix really taught me how to eat well for the first time in my life, how to eat clean, make better choices, and showed me how to properly portion my food. Shakeology definitely keeps my cravings for sweets in check too. I know I would not be where I am today without 21-day fix. I don't have the time to go to the gym every day, but working out at home made it manageable, especially with having a family. And I want to share all these stories with you because we do have every type of person on our team that has all different types of situations, and they are able to fit 21-day fix in their life because it's a real program for everyone. And this is Kelly. Look at that 80.6 pounds difference in those 2 photos. I like the 21-day fix because it takes the guesswork out of health and fitness. I just did what the plan told me, and it worked. I struggled with weight for a long time, and the 21-day fix just worked. In her first round, she lost 7.6 pounds. And she also has switched on to she started with the 21-day fix. She switched on to the 21-day fix extreme, and she just keeps on having amazing results. And I think she really hit on a good point there too, was she just followed what the program said, and it worked. It doesn't have to be overwhelming. Weight loss doesn't have to be. If you go onto Google and you're like weight loss plan or, clean eating or what's the magic pill that's out there, everything out there is claiming to be the best thing ever, but they fall short. You either do it, those wraps around the stomach, you do it and it comes right back because it's not real weight loss. You haven't made any healthy changes. You haven't changed your style of living. You're not working on your health. Sort of gimmicky things that are just a waste of money, hard-earned money. You might as well put yourself into something that when you work that program, it will work. And it's really hard to figure out like the diet situation, especially if you just don't know. Micros, macros, vegan, gluten-free. Not everybody has to follow a specific diet. This is something that's adaptable to whatever it is that you prefer to eat that fits in with your lifestyle, even if you are a vegetarian or a vegan. Weight loss can be really overwhelming though, like I said. I mean, it can mean trying to create an effective gym program routine on your own at the gym. I've done that. It takes some planning to actually have an effective workout and to be changing the muscles that you're working all the time. Because guess what? Being on the elliptical all day does not get real results. I know. I would out elliptical anybody that's on this right now. And I just didn't get those kinds of results that I got with programs like from Beachbody, from 21-day fix. And expensive trainers, I mentioned those before, they can cost hundreds and hundreds of dollars to meet with them once a week. And how do you even train the right trainer for you? We have a lot of different trainers at my local gym, and not all of them would motivate me. A lot of them are not a good fit. If they're yelling at me, that's not my thing. Or if they're rushing me through and they're not listening to me. And I see it happen all the time at my gym when I used to go all the time. I don't have time for that anymore. I have 2 little babies. And a lot of times people are intimidated by gym equipment, and you do have to use, free weights, and you do have to do some strength training in order to see real results. But it can be embarrassing if you're just, trying to do it with all these other people that are getting buff in the gym, but you don't have to worry about that with this program. And there's that whole cardio confusion. Should you just do cardio? Should you be running? You just can't do one thing. And it's really hard to create basically what Autumn Calabrese has created for us. Plus, 80% of your results are going to come from what you eat. But again, how do you know what the heck you're supposed to be eating? And it can just be really, really confusing. It doesn't have to be. So I don't share this very often because I'm still on my journey, which is a silly reason not to share, I know. But this was from my first round after having my second child, and my kids are a year and 3 weeks apart. And this was I was still nursing in this photo, and I was 8 pounds and 4 inches off of my waist. I cannot tell you how good it felt to realize that I was 4 inches down on that waist. And I've continued to do to drink my shakes, of course, every day. And I started on Country Heat, and I just started on a super secret, top secret program that I can't talk too much about. But so I am now working on, my core in a different way, but 21 Day Fix is definitely what got me started. It's really great for new moms because it's something that you can do with those modifications. And you don't need 60 minutes at a gym to see results. You have the time. You have 30 minutes. The key is, will you prioritize yourself? Will you make yourself the important person that you are? In order to be the best version of yourself, you have to take care of yourself. And all you need to do is find 30 minutes to do it. I will let you know that you will spend more time thinking about doing the workout than you will actually during the workout. It really goes by so fast. The rounds are super, super quick. And even if you're like, this move is really, really tough for me, it's not my favorite, it's over in less than, in 60 seconds. It's in 60 seconds. You can do anything for 60 seconds. Now, Ashley here is another coach in our network. And again, that she's just somebody that is a motivator, and she just wants to share how much she loves these programs. She was ecstatic about this. This is my ultimate favorite program, and the one in which I have obtained the quickest and best results. I have trained for half marathons and run 115 miles in 30 days and didn't get results like this. The workouts are quick and doable for anyone. The best part for me is the nutrition plan. It is so simple and does not leave you feeling deprived or hungry. And I think that's really important. And I'll lose 10 pounds. 10 pounds. If you look at her, you might be like, I don't even know how she has 10 pounds to lose in 21 days. You would think that that might come from someone who has a lot more to lose than she does, but that's because she worked the program and she followed it. And all it takes is one small tweak. You're going to love the portion control containers. We have come to love them in my house. It just makes things so much easier. You just put it in the container and put it on your plate and you're done. You can prep all the food in advance if that's what you like to do. You can do that on Sundays or the night before, and then bam, you are ready to go. It's so much easier. There's no guesswork. Now, this is Erin, who I absolutely adore. She has had 3 kids before this photo is taken. She is now 30 weeks pregnant with her 4th. And she said, I like that it taught me how to properly portion my foods. I was eating way too much of the healthy stuff and too often, which was over portioning, and it made me struggle to lose the weight. I needed to learn how to portion my carbs. I would sometimes have way too much and others not at all. And it taught me how to balance, and I never feel like I'm dieting. And I think for a lot of us, and she actually did the 21 Day Fix Extreme. That was one round of that. But I love that she says she never feels like she's dieting, because that is the worst part. Now, Dawn is one of my clients, and she is sorry, I have a little one that's just decided to get up. She is an avid CrossFit fan, and I will let you know that she wasn't that sure about how she felt about the program. Specifically, she said to me, I'll tell you, I am impressed now. I wasn't expecting much from this program, honestly, but it's really helped me keep in check in with what I'm eating. I'm making better choices all the time. She lost 10.6 pounds in one round of 21 Day Fix. These are all real people. These are all real results. And they ate things like chocolate. They drank wine. They could eat cheese. All of these things are 21 Day Fix approved. They just have to be in the right portion sizes. And I don't know about you, but to tell me that I'm not allowed to have things that I enjoy, like a glass of wine or things like chocolate. Like, I'm going to be honest, I am a dessert person. I find a way to eat it in every single plan. And if it's not in the plan, it's not going to work for me. So you can actually eat all of these things. You just have to eat them in the right portions, and they're part of the plan. No deprivation. Now, this girl, now I do want to say, so on the right-hand side, you're going to see 2 rounds and the 3-day refresh. So Angela did talk about that a little bit. The 3-day refresh is just that way to kind of like bump in, get off to a good start with the program. But I wanted to share her photo now, which is up in the left-hand side. She's continued to do programs, and she looks amazing.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Yes, she does.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Before I started with the 21 Day Fix, I had no energy. I was depressed and my health was declining. I was experiencing, I'm not trying to laugh through this. I was laughing about Angela. This is very serious stuff. I was experiencing heart palpitations and becoming short of breath regularly. My cholesterol was very elevated. I knew the answer was diet and exercise, but I didn't know where to start and definitely did not have the energy to figure it out. I found my coach on Facebook, and she suggested 21 Day Fix. I dove right in. I struggled at first, but I could tell I was getting stronger and healthier with each week. I felt better. And while I love my results as far as weight and inches, that is the greatest result. I feel amazing. And I think really truly about her story is she did struggle because she's a normal person. It's not easy to make life changes like this, but the reason she was able to succeed, not just from her sheer will, was also because she had a coach, she had accountability, and she could turn to somebody and say, I need help. I'm struggling with this. Can you help me? And once she really got going and got into a groove, I mean, her results have just been, and she's just the sweetest girl. But the whole thing is we're going to do it together. We're going to have daily check-ins if that's what you need, or if you need once a week check-ins. We'll also have a challenge group so you can join that and have daily accountability with other people that are doing the program with you. That virtual support group, we have got your back. You can't fail with us. And you can stay with us for as long as you need. Do as many rounds as you want. You can even change up the workout program once you've done a couple of rounds of 21 Day Fix. It doesn't matter, but we are still going to be here for you. That's the benefit to working with a coach. Now, that challenge group that I just mentioned, I'm going to say, I normally say ask your coach, but I think most of us are going to be starting on September 5th, which is Labor Day, and we're going to all be doing a 4-week challenge group. And the reason being is that Beachbody, this is one of those benefits I told you about. Beachbody is doing a health bet. If you join a challenge group that starts on September 5th, you drink Shakeology and you do your workout plan and you record it, you can be eligible. Well, actually, if you do those things, you are going to get a check from Beachbody. The amount is to be determined. It's going to depend. It can be the huge sum of money, the pool that's going to be divided is anywhere between 1 million and 3 million. And every single person that logs 5 Shakeologies in a week and 3 workouts in that week, each week of the challenge, will get a cut of that prize. So that's an added benefit to everything else I'm about to say. So that's pretty cool. And again, if you're one of those first 20 enrollments, if you email me your, you forward me your receipt, then I will enter you into win a copy of Fix8. Also, the challenge packs must be purchased by midnight. So, well, I said midnight and then I said 11:59 p.m. just so there was no confusion. It's definitely Wednesday night. So make sure you do that in order to get in on that copy of Fix8. So what do you get? So if you decide, yes, okay, you know what, I think I'm ready to make myself a priority, you get out of this pack, all of your tools is 30 breakfast or lunch. I usually recommend doing the meal that costs you a little bit more money or that it would save you more time. So you're going to get 30 servings of that plus a fitness plan, those 30-minute workouts, and you're going to get the variety of the workouts as well. The portion control containers to make sure that you have complete success with the food plan. Also the shaker cup, and that'll just help too when you're traveling. It just makes it a little bit easier to drink out of instead of a big open cup. And you'll get your coach and they will be with you, as well as the accountability group that I talked about. And you'll also have access to Beachbody On Demand. And that's the live stream, and it has more than $1,500 worth of extra programs like I talked about before, and you'll be able to stream that in addition to your purchase program, which is 21 Day Fix or 21 Day Fix Extreme, that's pretty awesome. And you have the option to add on a 3-day refresh. Now that will kickstart your results. And for a lot of people, I've seen some really great results, anywhere from 2, I've even seen 8 pounds. So that's a little bit on the higher end, but you can really kickstart your results. And that's great if you're a person that needs to see results right away in order to keep that motivation. And I know what that's like. It can be really hard if you don't see anything on the scale right away. So this is a great way to do it, and just also kind of helps you, well, kind of like refresh your palate and get you ready for clean eating too. It can make that transition a little easier. Plus, I have some bonuses for you. So if you end up forwarding me your confirmation, I will send you 3 weeks of budget-friendly meal plans. So I worked on some meal plans with a couple of other coaches, and I will be happy to share with you. And I may even share a couple of fancier menu plans that are also in that clean eating 21 Day Fix world. So those are some bonuses right there. It's what I do for a living, and it's not cheap for creating these plans. So it's a nice little bonus to have, and it will just kind of help you get started. And again, there are those programs. You'll also have access to meal plans within the Beachbody club membership as well. So that's pretty cool too. It'll be a lot helpful to see other kinds of recipes, and also those meal plans for wherever you're your bracket ends up being. And if you do want more of a challenge, I did show you Jackie Posey's results and Erin's results as well. They use 21 Day Fix Extreme, and that just is just a slight tweak of what can go in the containers. It's a little bit less of a variety, but only by a little bit. And also the workouts are a little bit tougher, but I really liked them. I just did them and they're really fun. And I do want to let you know that if you are like, listen, I'm in, I am ready, I know I have, some weight to lose and it's going to take me a couple of rounds, ask your coach about the 25% coaching discount on all future orders. The initial order is really discounted, so we can't do the discount on that. But if we get you set up, we can get you 25% off on all future orders. And that can really make a difference if you are, know you're going to be drinking Shakeology, know you're going to be doing multiple rounds of the programs. Also, if you are active military or if you're a military spouse or a veteran, there are other options as well. And so you definitely want to make sure you tell your coach about those if you are one of those, just to make sure that you're set up with the best possible situation for you. And I do want to share this because it's one of my buddies, and Tyler is one of our coaches, like I said, and he is over in the right-hand side. It's Hammer and Chisel is a different program, but we do have bundles with other programs. So even if your husband's like, I don't know if I want to do 21 Day Fix, or your boyfriend's like, hey, that seems girly with that Autumn Calabrese, I kind of want to do something else. Hammer and Chisel is another great one, but we have a lot of other programs that you can do. So you can talk to your coach if maybe this one isn't the right one for you. But I do want to share what Tyler said. Now, this was taken while he was in the middle of the 3-day refresh. So as of right now, I just finished my lunch for day 3 of the 3-day refresh, and it's been great. The snacks and dinners are very doable, and the shakes are really great too. Really good too. My biggest concern coming into the refresh was being hungry all the time, but that has not been the case at all. The steps are perfectly laid out to keep you from hunger throughout the day. And he lost 5 pounds and 3 inches in that. And he has just been going strong. And now he's doing the 22 hardcore workout. Now, just to recap a little bit, there are a lot of different things that you're going to get in your challenge pack. Of course, the bonus daily coach, the virtual support group, the fitness program itself, the 30 nutrition meals of Shakeology, the nutrition guide that explains everything, the meal plans to complement the 21 Day Fix. And of course, you have the opportunity to win the Fix 8 raffle, and you get 30 days of the free club membership. Plus, not mentioned here is the health bet. So you will get a cut of the pot, because I know you're going to finish this program. You're going to do this and rock it. And you get all of it on sale this month for $140. That is bananas. I don't know if you've ever hired a nutritionist. They cost more than that. You've ever hired a trainer to work with you? Oftentimes it's at least that for just one session or just 1 week. Never mind doing the program as many rounds as you want. And also that, and one day or one meal every single day for $140, that's also a steal. So any one of those 3 major things is valued higher than that. But this is the bundled deal this month because it's on sale, and it's, to me, it's a no-brainer. So if you are ready, but you're still on the fence and you're not sure because it is a little bit of an investment depending on where your budget is, that's okay. I get it. I get it 100%. I felt the same way. I don't drink shakes. I don't even like shakes. I've hated every shake I've ever had, with the exception of this. I didn't know that though at the time. And I told my coach, hey, I will try it because I can't eat anything. I couldn't eat chicken or eggs or anything healthy for me. And I told her, I am going to try these shakes, but I'm going to let you know, I'm going to return them if I don't like them. And I fully intended to do it because there is a 30-day love it or leave it policy. If you get to the bottom of that Shakeology bag, you don't love your results, if you don't love the way it tastes, if you tried it a bunch of different ways and you just can't find a flavor combination that you like, or you just you didn't feel a reduction in cravings, you didn't feel a little more energy, don't worry about it. Send it back. But I want you to be honest with yourself. If the reason that you're not going ahead and getting this challenge pack today and getting yourself set up with these tools to start with us on September 5th, make sure that, is it really about money? You can budget this. It's a lot of times for most of us is a lack of prioritizing. If you would go out and get designer jeans for your kid that they don't need, they already have 4 pairs, but you would do it in a heartbeat because that's what they want, that money should go towards your health, just one time. Just try this out. See how it makes you feel. I don't want you to miss out on your life because of a lack of prioritizing you. You are important. It's your time. You've got this. You are literally important. I have to remind myself every day. There's no guilt. I don't need to feel guilty for putting myself first sometimes, but it's such an important part of the game in order to be my best self. I'm not my best version when I don't put myself first. And I think that's a perfect tie-in right here with Valerie. Val is, she inspires me so much. Now, her story is a little bit longer, and I just want to make sure I start from the beginning. And it's not on the screen, so I am going to read the whole thing. When I say that I'm a totally different person than the one I was 2 years ago, I'm not kidding. 2 years ago, I was struggling. Physically, I could barely keep up with my 2-year-old son and newborn daughter. My son wanted to run and play, and I couldn't do it with him. Looking into his eyes and saying, "Mommy needs to rest," broke both my heart and his. Emotionally, I felt like a failure. I was unable to take care of myself. How was I supposed to take care of my kids and fiance? Add that up with all of the emotional ups and downs that come with being a new mom again, and that's one big mess. I went on this way until March of 2015 when I joined my first online health and fitness challenge group with Beachbody. That is where I was introduced to the community that Beachbody offers, as well as Shakeology and the 21-day fix. With these tools, I have lost over 100 pounds, but it is what I have gained from that that is truly amazing. I've gained confidence. I've gained self-worth. I've found who I really am. The physical transformation is wonderful. However, the mental transformation that has gone along with it is priceless. I am here to tell you that you can do this too. I never in my life thought that I would actually get to where I am now, but I am here and I am so thankful. She gets me every time because I think I have, I used to weigh over 200 pounds, and I remember looking at myself and wondering what happened to me and where I was. And that journey that I started on to lose weight was so, so important. And this was before I had kids. And I know what it's like. I just had, I look at myself in the mirror sometimes and I'm like, this isn't my body yet. This isn't my body, but I am on my journey and I'm working hard. And, there were any amount of time that, Val could have given up or I could have given up, but we keep going because our journey continues. She has continued on and she still looks amazing. Like, she is just getting more fit and more healthy. And her transformation has been amazing. And this could be your story. We could be featuring your story. All right. So enough blubbering from me. I value your time, and I am truly thankful that you spent a little bit of your time here with us tonight. And I know that you are definitely curious how to take part in that Target gift card raffle. And what you're going to do is go to tinyurl.com/winfitforsummer. That is WINFITFOR summer, SUMMER, tinyurl.com/winfitforsummer. You'll just fill out the form, but you have to do it within the next 20 minutes at the end of this in order to make sure that you're in that raffle. If you are not watching live or you don't do it in the next 20 minutes, you're not going to be able to enter that raffle. Also, when you get your challenge pack, I want you to forward your receipt to me at lynnbettencourt@gmail.com, LYNNBETTENCOURT@gmail.com. And out of the first 20 that send me theirs, I will raffle off a copy of Fixate and send that out to you. And for everybody that does forward me their receipt, I'll also reply back to you with those menu plans that I promised. So I just want to say again, please, I think the whole message here is each one of us that you saw in pictures is someone that wasn't happy with themselves. They weren't happy with how they felt. They weren't happy with themselves. And I'm going to just stop. I guess I'll leave it sharing just so you guys can take everything down if you need to. But, we weren't happy with who we were because we weren't prioritizing ourselves and making sure that, we needed help. And this is a program that works. It's worked for countless, not just the people in this. I had so many people submit their results when I said I was going to do a webinar about the 21-day fix. Everyone was like, can you add my story? Can you add my story? They are also passionate about this program because it works. It's an amazing jumping off point. Or even if you are just at a plateau and you're doing great and you look great, but you just think you can be a little bit more fit, maybe the 21-day fix extreme is for you. get with your coach, get with the person that set you up to watch this webinar. And if you're not sure who that is, contact me by email or below in the comments and I'll help you figure it out. And my little man is saying, come on, prioritize yourself. And I want to make sure that you know that we are here for you when you are ready to take that jump. And I hope it's with us on September 5th so we can take care of that health bet along with all the others that are going to be joining it and get a big piece of that pie. All right. I hope you all have a wonderful night. Thank you all so much. I am going to escape. Hopefully you guys can see me, but I do want to say goodbye again. And thank you so much. And thank you, Angela, for being here. I know I have a little tear in my eye as well. I saw that wipe. But have a great night, everyone. Thanks again for joining us. And don't forget to fill that out within 20 minutes.
Can I add something, Lynn, before we go?
Yes.
So during Val's story, we lost your screen.
No.
No, it's okay. It's okay. So here's what we're going to do. When on the event page, I'm going to post a screenshot I took of the tiny URL that they have to go to and your email address. And so if you missed that because we lost our screen for a little bit, that's okay. Go back to the event page where you were first invited to, and we're going to post the screenshot of the tiny URL to visit and Lynn's email address to email her your receipt to.
Okay.
But other than that, this was absolutely amazing.
Can you see it now?
No, I see it on our Google Hangouts, but on the YouTube video, I just see the picture of you and your lovely cupcake.
Oh, wait. Sent to everyone. Can you see it now? You know, man, you'd think I was better at this.
It's okay. This is amazing. We're doing a great job.
You did pretty darn good. So I'm glad that you guys were able to see most of it. I love you all. Thank you so much for being here. I truly appreciate it. We'll stop taking up so much of your time. We'll post those screenshots. Angela's going to get my back for that. And have a wonderful night, everyone. I hope you have a good one. Bye.
Bye.
See you later. Bye.